coddling their emotions, rocking these grown folks' emotions. Oh, is what had to be done. In order to become successful, you must first become selfish. Whew! Y'all, it's been a long day. I'm tired, but I said I'm gonna come up in here with the energy for y'all. I'm not drinking caffeine because it is literally like 9 o'clock at night. I have to go to bed. But I said today is the day I'm getting this video out to y'all. Today is the day. I had the inspiration to get it out, but things just kept happening. And I said today is the day. Y'all need to hear this topic because I feel like a lot of people are stagnant, not confident in themselves, and feel lost or stuck simply because of this. It's a terrible word to some people, but for me, it was something that had to happen in order for me to become, I'm not even at the level I want to be at, but for me to become successful, I said it. That is the title of this video, and that is the title of all these freaking notes I took. I had to literally break them down to 7 tips because I don't know. This was something that really resonated with me. I had to pour it all out. And whoo, I am an individual who suffered with people-pleasing tendencies for most of her life. Up until about 2.5 years ago, I stopped being a people pleaser. I literally stopped. I stopped being a people pleaser because what I started realizing in my life and what I started experiencing is I was doing for other pouring into other cups more than cups were being poured into me. And it came to a point where I'm pouring, and child, there ain't nothing left in that sucker. It's empty. It's empty. I don't have anything else to give. I don't have it. That's where it hit me, where I said, I'm done. And it wasn't just, I can't blame those people because I also have to blame myself. You know, I was pouring out and not aware. Because for me personally, I guess all my life I just gave without really caring and not really expecting things back. But now that I'm older, I pay attention to that. Oh yeah, if I'm giving to you, I'm expecting a return on my deposit. Do you understand? I need a return on my deposit. I'm not just giving into you and expecting nothing to come out of it. If I'm giving you advice, you need to go forth and do something better with your life. If I'm giving you finances, you need to go forward and do something better in your life. And when I ask for you for some $20 when I need it, I would like, if you have them, to give it back. Okay, that's just what I'm saying. That's what it's come to till this day. So starting off, if you want to be more successful, if you want to be more confident, if you want to prioritize yourself, this is the very first tip on how to do so you can become more successful. The most selfish thing that you're going to have to do to start off your diet plan, because this is what it is, you are going to have to block everybody and everything out of your life. Not long, just a couple days to get your mind together. Hell, if you need to, write a list. Literally, block out everybody and everything. Don't go out and spend $80 at brunch with the homegirls. Don't be going to the club. Don't go hang out with people who are making you miserable. Don't go around your family knowing damn well that they are already judging you in your life. Literally, just stay away for a minute. Don't go around environments where, oh, you're friends with those people, but you don't really want to do what they're doing. Stay away for a minute, just a minute, because we have to figure you out. This is now about you. Do you understand? It ain't about everybody else. This is about you. So take a beeline moment to just focus on yourself. That is the most important part. Write this down. Write it down. What is important? What is not important? Who, what, all that. Just write it all down. Let your brain calm down and let your intuition start speaking. Once that people pleaser, because I'm not saying she ain't there, because sometimes she come up to the surface. I've allowed my intuition to take charge, be in her grown woman era, and sometimes tell that child, in order to protect her, hey, we're not doing this. You're not doing that. You ain't hanging out with them. So, first tip, Take some time to block everyone and everything out. We are on a diet plan and we need this. So this is temporary. We're on a diet plan. We just need to block everyone and everything out so we can figure out what's going on with us so we can become more successful. Remember, you're being selfish right now. Tip number 2, in order to become successful by being more selfish, become choosy about who you allow into your life. Become choosy. That was a good one. Get very choosy about who you allow inside of your life. Now that you blocked everybody out, who really sit there and analyze, maybe even write a list about who you are allowing in your life and how they are benefiting you. Quite literally, pay attention to that. Whenever you are around them, do you get wiser? Do you experience life differently? Are things more fun when you're around this person? Think about that. How are they benefiting your life or getting you to the position that you wish to be in, that you want to be in? You want to become successful. I don't know what your success is. I don't know. But however you picture success, is this person beneficial to your success? Ask those questions. And then for those people who are making you miserable, when you hang around them, start paying attention about how you feel after you hang around them. Do you feel miserable? Do you feel tired? Do you feel depleted? Do you feel frustrated? Pay attention to those. If you cannot, in my opinion, I just say cut them out completely. If you cannot cut them out completely, what I advise that you do is draw strong, hard-ass boundaries with their asses. Draw some strong-ass, hard-ass boundaries. Literally, keep them in a place. Just keep them in a place. Draw a strong, straight, hard-ass boundary with their ass. We will talk about boundaries in another video, but draw some hard-ass boundaries with their asses, okay? That is very important. That is what's going to keep you good. That's what's going to keep you calm. Draw boundaries with them. Don't allow them to have information about you or whatever the case may be. Just draw straight, tight boundaries with them. That is tip number 1. Analyze how you feel around these people. Analyze how you feel around people that are in your life. 2, figure out what they bring to the table in order for you to become more successful. Figure out what they bring. Do they bring something to you? Become choosy about who you want in your life. Who's coming to the top with you? Become very choosy about that. Because some people, you keep them around, they're going to knock your ass right back down. So pay attention. 3, stop giving chances to people who are willing to disrespect you. This one, I actually dropped a family member because of this. And that hit me close to home because I've never done that before. But this individual has been disrespectful to me for many years. If you family and you watch my videos, well, you already know, so whatever. If you family friend, by the way, if you family friend you or whatever the case may be, you know who I am and you watch my videos. Okay, and maybe I am talking about you. But anyhow, just a couple of years back, I actually dropped a family member because I kept consistently being disrespected by this person, even after I drew hard boundaries with them. But they remembered me as a child and not as a grown adult. And so when they were disrespecting me when I was young and as I was old, now I'm in the position, now that I'm in the position to literally cut you off if I feel like it, draw boundaries with you and hard boundaries with you if I feel like it, I do that. I'm sorry. If somebody is being disrespectful to you, and this is advice that I pray that somebody takes, if somebody is being disrespectful to you, please take the opportunity to cut them off without remorse. Do not allow them access into your life. That is very important. That is very important. Period. Tip number 4, which honestly should have been tip number 1, learn who you are and whose you are. Really figure that out. Who am I? What do I like? And that simply could be going back to old talents that you used to do or old creative arts that you used to do. You like to paint, you like makeup, you like to style your clothes, whatever thing, you like to cook. Whatever it is, go back to it. Just go back to it and really get to know yourself while doing it and be like, oh Oh yeah, I'm good at cooking. Oh yeah, I'm good at doing makeup. Oh yeah, I'm good at doing hair. Whatever the case may be, go back to that and start getting to know yourself. Journal some. Journal some. Actually pay attention and journal some. Pray. Have a relationship with God. That is very important, because at the end of the day, when you are starting to become more selfish in order to become more successful, what ends up happening is people are going to kind of egg you on a little bit, which is what I experienced. They're going to try to egg you on a little bit. You need to know who you are so you are not fazed when these argumentative spirits come around and kind of try to bother you. You know what I'm saying? There have been some argumentative spirits in my life who wanted to come around and basically ask me questions like, what are you doing with your life? Not fully know who you are, but also knowing whose you are is so good. It's so important. Start paying attention even to little things. That quiet little voice, your intuition, start paying attention to her more. Start listening to them. Your intuition will keep you protected. Start paying attention to them more. Okay? Start listening to them. They ask, if something don't feel right, actually listen to it. That's your intuition speaking. Start listening to it. Another thing is, opinions come around, if somebody is validating you or criticizing you, you are aware of who you are, so you can always take that stuff with a grain of salt. Stop being so available. That right there hit me. Stop being so available. You start paying attention that you're probably the first person people call when they need something. Not when they want to hang out, but when they need something, they call you first. I'm going to bring up an example from my life. This acquaintance, because I wouldn't really consider us friends. We haven't spoken in like a year and a half. So I'm calling them an acquaintance if they ever see this video. They told me that they were moving back to Houston and what was my availability. And the people pleaser in me, oh, OMG, you're moving back to Houston. Oh my goodness. Like, hi, how are you? This is when I'm available during the week and everything. And then I was like, hold up. Intuition me, more confident me, girl who's working on herself and is in their selfish girl era me, has said, hold up, girl. You don't know what they asking for. What if they asking you to come help them move, come help them set up? They need help with something. What if they asking you for that? Think about it. What if they asking you for that? What if that's what they asking you for? Now you done told them your availability, and you over here, not only that, you're making yourself available and acting like you don't have a busy life. Like you don't got things. Now it seems like you ain't got things going on. So you can revolve around that individual. So you know what I ended up texting them? I said, hey, I'm pretty busy throughout the week, but I'll check in with you. I ended up saying that. Let me know and I'll check in with you. That's what I ended up saying. Not that I'm available this day and that day. I'll check in with you. I'll get back to you. Yeah, because this is my time. Remember, we are in our selfish girl era. You are not sitting there, oh, I'm available this day, I'm available that day. No. Become less available. With all that time, you need to take that time to start leveling up yourself, your style, your makeup, your hair. Those are important. Your talents, your business, whatever you got going on, that is your time to be leveling up. That's what you too worried about your own thing that you really don't have a lot of availability. People got to schedule it with you, okay? People got to make a schedule with you. You doing stuff. You busy, okay? So stop being so available. People use that as an opportunity to use you to get what they need now. You're available, so now let's go waste time. Now you're frustrated because you done wasted time with people because you were the one who said you was freaking available, and you're not, okay? So stop being so available. Tip number 6. Learn to lead your life without holding back. Learn to lead your life without holding back. Just do it. Just do it. That's another thing that I'm learning. Just do it, okay? Without any criticisms, without any judgments. Get up there and live your life how you are supposed to live your life, okay? Get up there, live your life, enjoy yourself. how you're supposed to enjoy it. Basically what I'm saying, how do I say this? Stop asking for permission to live your life the way that you want to. Bingo. That is how I want to word tip number 6. Stop asking for permission to lead your life the way that you want to, okay? If you want to wear something, if you want to do something, if you want to live in a different state, if you want to live on a different continent, damn it, if you want to learn how to speak a new language, whatever the case may be, if you want to get that tattoo, if you want to cut all your hair off, if you want to perm it, whatever the case may be, do it. Do it. Do it, girl. Do it. Do what you want to do, okay? I'm also come up with a plan, because y'all ain't gonna say Geneva is the reason why it didn't work out for you, okay? But come up with a plan to live your life the way that you want to, but also start taking lead of your life. A lot of us, especially young 20-year-olds and stuff like that, parents, you're worried about what your parents think. You're worried about how your friends will think. Would you be weird for doing that or being that? You know, so you're worried about what your friends think. You're worried about what your parents think. You're worried about what society thinks. And you're just not simply living your life. Once I started to live just the way that I want to, start making decisions. And it happened, remind y'all, I'm just now starting to become more selfish within the past 3 to 4 months. But the decisions that I've decided to make for my life, honestly, without worrying about how anybody feels about it, have made me happier. I'm telling you, I feel more at peace. So what? I'm like, so what? That's how you feel about it. Okay, and if you feeling like that, is it gonna kill me that you feel like that? So what? At the end of the day, it is your life. And once you break free from other people's judgments, other people's concerns, other people's validations and opinions and criticisms, life just becomes a little bit easier. You don't have to worry about how anybody feels about you. And you just have more fun. You honestly have more fun. That's when life really starts becoming the seasoning that it's supposed to be. Whenever you stop worrying about how people feel about your life and you continue to live your life. Nobody else is walking in these shoes but you. So you might as well walk the hardest and the hottest that you sure as hell can. Period. Number 7. These are for people who were possibly people pleasers before becoming selfish. In order to be successful, you must first become selfish by quitting the coddling of other grown folks' emotions. Okay? Y'all are rocking these grown folks' emotions. Oh, shh, baby. Oh, shh. No. They grown just like you, aren't they? They paying bills just like you. Maybe. A lot of people, some grown babies these days, but they paying bills just like you. They having kids. They getting married. They got rings on their fingers. They read, you know, they going on vacations. They going to school. They got bills. They got credit debt. They dealing with trauma too. Just like you. Remember that. Just like you. They dealing with trauma too. Just like you. They are doing the best they can at the level at which they are at. Just like you. Stop coddling their emotions. Stop coddling their emotions. Stop coddling their emotions. Stop it. You do not need to be coddling these. Stop. That people-pleasing mentality of coddling these folks' emotions. Stop doing it. Stop. They grown just like you. Remember that. They dealing with traumas, bills, finances just like you. They crying. They dealing with all of it just like you. Why? And I'm not saying don't be a good friend every blue moon and hear your friend whenever they're going through something every blue moon. But if they are consistently dumping on you all the time and always, they never come to you with good news. It's always when they're miserable. They're never around you whenever they're happy. They always want to come and dump on you. And you tired of being the person they dump on? Stop fucking coddling their damn emotions. Okay? At one point, I even called, because some of these motherfuckers don't even ask you if you have the capacity to freaking listen to them. Some of them don't even ask them. Some of them literally don't even ask how your day is. They just call you up. Hey, I'm going through something. This is what happened to me. Da da da. Can I get how are you? Can I get how was your day? What you do today? No. Don't stop allowing people to dump on you. Stop allowing it. Leave that at the door. Leave that in the gutter. Stop allowing people to dump on you. And don't dump on other people. Because sometimes me, I was dumping too. Stop and don't dump on other people too much. Pay for a therapist. Do that. But don't dump on people too much, okay? And don't allow people to do that to you, okay? No. Get a therapist. Set that hard-ass boundary. There was a time in my life I had to tell one of my homegirls, I was getting ready to take a bubble bath. I'm over here running the water. I had my wine in my hand. And it's one of my favorite homegirls. I had my wine in my hand, my extra fuzzy robe on. I was feeling good, had a face mask on and everything. One of my homegirls called me up. And I instantly, at the time, because we don't really talk like that no more, because I did set this hard-ass boundary. But at the time, I'm like, oh, this my homegirl. She calling me. Let me answer the phone. I picked up the phone. Hey, girl, how are you? You know, what's up? And she immediately started dumping. And it literally, that moment of happiness I felt, you know, after my long-ass day and I'm finally getting an opportunity to relax. You come in on my Mojo Jojo, and not only that, I allowed you to come in on my Mojo Jojo enjoyment. It kind of wrecked it. And you know what I did? That was the first time I really started putting hard-ass boundaries. Stop! I told her, stop. I'm sorry, girl, but I don't really feel like listening to you right now. That's what I said. I'm trying to enjoy myself and relax and take a bubble bath. She stopped. I bet this is how her face looked on the other side of the phone. Like, I don't know if she's watching this either. She probably not. But I felt like she was looking on the other side of this phone like, I said, so, see you later. I hung up the phone. She didn't say nothing on the other end. I felt awkward too. But I said, I'm not about to allow my night to be ruined any more than I feel already allowed you to do it. I'm going to enjoy my bubble bath, my nice robe, my delicious fine ass wine, and I'm going to relax because I deserve it. And I ain't going to feel bad about that. So that's tip number 6. Stop coddling people. Okay? You're done with that. Tip number 7. Please, this is the final tip. Stop looking and seeking outside validation. In order to become successful, the most successful people do not give a damn what anybody thinks about them. The most successful, most wealthy people literally have big ass aspiration dreams and they don't care how you feel about it. They're gonna go do it. That is how you need to start thinking. Yes, and that's not saying that I don't have mentors and accountability coaches and these people out here trying to make me more successful. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate a compliment or I don't even take criticism, because I do take compliments and criticism. But at the end of the day, like I said in the beginning, those are opinions. Those are opinions on my life, okay? Stop seeking outside validations and praises. Because if I'm seeking your outside validation and praise, and external validation and praise really hypes me up and makes me more excited, like, oh yeah, you know, I put in a little pep in my step. Whenever you give me a criticism or you tell me you don't like something about me, that also can make me, oh, you know, thanks for telling me, that hurt. Anytime I get a compliment, anytime I get a criticism, I stay neutral. I say thank you for the compliment. I say thank you to the criticism, but I stay neutral. That will not make me any better. Your outside opinion is not going to make me any better or any worse. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. If it's valuable to me, I may take it with a little bit more of a grain of salt. But at the end of the day, those are your opinions. Those are external opinions from people who are not living my life. Think about that. These are external external opinions from people who aren't even living your life. You don't live my life. You don't walk my shoes. You don't even know what I go through. Yet you have an opinion on my life. And you try to make that opinion fact about my life. Yet you don't live in this skin. Sorry for getting irritated, people, but really, I should take my foot and shove it in your mouth. I don't care about your opinions, okay? This is the last piece of advice. I know a lot of people who are not really going out there and doing what they need to do or being successful. I know the reason why. I feel, at least this is at least my reason. And I feel like a lot of people who are watching my videos possibly can resonate with it. You care too much. You care too much. You care about the people around you. You see them suffering. You see them struggling. And these are your loved ones. You see them suffering. You see them struggling. And you want to help. So that's why you give them the advice that you give them. That's why you're always there trying to support them and trying to talk to them. At the end of the day, people do not listen to what is said. They listen to what they see. That is their inspiration. So you need to become successful by being selfish so the people around you can become more successful. You need to take that time for yourself. You need to think about yourself first. You need to think about what makes you happy. You need to grow. You need to do it first. These people will always be around, okay? And if they not, they not. But you need to take care of yourself first. You need to love yourself first. That's the bottom line. Because at the end of the day, I'm just going to say it sounds a little harsh, but ain't nobody going to be in that casket but you. Okay? At the end of the day. So how do you choose to live your life? You can't care about everybody for the rest of your life until the day you die. You'll be a great saint. People will say you're a good person, but you lived a miserable life. A saint living a miserable life, okay? So babies, loves, take care of yourself because you are the only one who can do that the best. Love yourself, encourage yourself, pay attention to that intuition because they are speaking to you. Really be guided by it. And just live your life without permission from anybody but yourself and the man above, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope and I pray for all of y'all to become amazing. If nobody else told you, you are an amazing person and you're doing an amazing job. See y'all in the next video. Bye.